Hi everyone, welcome to my advice channel. I hope you're all fine, and here are today's questions. Why some people don't have any social media? What else do you do between work, bar, and sleep? I know several people who do not have social media and they're simply not interested. I also know of people who have a social media account but are rarely active. I grew up without social media, and people have lived and survived without social media for centuries. The reason why many people may think that's the only activity or main activity to engage in is because it's what they're used to. So the answer to your second question, other than work, bar, and sleep, there are plenty of things to do if you don't have social media, such as reading, exercising, cooking, watching movies or shows on TV, playing video games, going out to the movies, going out to eat, to the park, the beach, carnivals, amusement parks, physically interacting with family and friends, etc. This list is just endless. These activities are actually more enjoyable and healthy for your mind, body, and soul rather than spending hours on social media on a daily basis. I'm 19 and I'm so scared of being left out and not having people by my side or approach me. I genuinely want to get rid of this characteristic because it's been controlling my life. I've missed reunions, gatherings, hangouts, and more, all because I'm afraid I'm going to be left out. Any advice? I can't keep on being like this. Have you ever been left out, rejected, or abandoned by someone in your life? That may be the root cause of the fear and social anxiety you're feeling. I would also like to know if you attend school, work, or have any friends, and how long you've been struggling with this fear. It's okay to feel scared, and if others are not approaching you, try not to take it personal. The first step is to stop avoiding social gatherings. Start off in small gatherings and set a goal for yourself to initiate communication, such as to make eye contact and smile at someone or to say hi to someone. You can also read books on social skills, join organizations or clubs where others share the same interests as you. And I also think you should seek professional help to help you overcome this fear. Never getting over my parents separating when I was 11, with my dad moving out and my parents hardly even speaking. Then my dad starting to date someone when I was 15 and my mom calling them his quote-unquote mistress and saying it was cheating because the divorce paperwork was dragging out for so long due to legal issues. Opinions, please. This is a very common issue with couples whose divorce is pending. Many divorces take longer than anticipated, and just because a couple is legally married does not mean they are still in a relationship and cheating if they had moved on to another partner. It all depends on the discussions and understanding they've had with each other. For example, if during the divorce process there was talk about working things out, it would be cheating. But if it was clear by either person that they were separated and the relationship has ended, though they are legally still married, then it is not cheating. Can someone please explain to me why my boyfriend is upset when we ended up in a deep, quote-unquote, religious conversation about the afterlife? All I said was, when it's my time, I can't wait to go home to the Lord. He took it personal and acted like I don't care about him. Now, when in the grand scheme of things, everything on this earth really is temporary. It could be a form of insecurity and also lack of religious understanding. You are absolutely correct. Everything on earth is temporary. Everything comes to an end. And many people look forward to being with God. Maybe you should back up your comment and explain it to him from a religious point of view, and hopefully he'll understand. I'm a 28-year-old female who never wanted kids. I don't like the crying, screaming, sticky, gross, etc. Even as a child myself, I hated baby dolls and playing house. I never wanted to babysit. I quit Girl Scouts after they made us make baby formula and learn to swaddle babies. As an adult, I don't mind kids. I think they're cute and funny, and I would consider myself a great quote-unquote aunt to my friends' kids. I just don't want them for myself. I truly feel as if I have never felt a maternal or parental feeling in my life. Has anyone else ever felt this way? Never once even considering having children? Also, I have been constantly told throughout my life that it's my duty to have children one day, that having children would quote unquote fulfill me. I think that it's bizarre to brainwash little girls into thinking children will fulfill them. Why do people believe this nonsense? Every parent I know is constantly stressed out and struggling. So many parents, especially mothers, regret throwing away their dreams and goals to be a mom. If you don't want kids, what do you say to people that pester you about having them? Is there a good way to shut it down, or do I just have to say, yeah, I don't know, forever? I've personally never felt this way. In fact, I've always felt the opposite, and I've never met a woman who never wanted kids. I do know of women who never had kids due to the timing and then were not able to have kids and later regretted it. I am sure that there are others like you, but it's a small percentage compared to the ones who do want children. People believe that it will fulfill you because that is and has always been the norm in every society since the beginning of time, and the way God intended for most of us to be, which is to procreate. I think that if you felt this way your entire life, then you shouldn't have kids. But the only thing that concerns me is you regretting it one day in the future. So hopefully you have had enough time to really think long and hard about this decision and are 100% sure. With all that being said, your response to people who pester you should be the following. I have made the decision to not to have children, and I am happy with that. And that should be enough. Today, I would like to end with the following quote. Be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason someone feels loved and believes in the goodness of people. Thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Please pray for all those who are oppressed and suffering worldwide, and God bless.